Shalom, shalom, shalom. All glory to the Most High God of Israel, the El of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I just want to give him thanks for the revelation I just had, the sermon he just gave me. You know, I felt like the Spirit led me to just think about what we've been reading in the Torah and just how much we've been deceived and how easy the clues was. Like, so I just broke down, and I said I was gonna make a video breaking down this lesson, so I'm gonna just do it right now while I'm at work, and I can edit it later and back up what I'm saying. But I just thought about Genesis. My bad, yeah. So I was just thinking about the story in Genesis, right? Of Adam and Eve, right? Story of creation, Adam and Eve, and all that. And just trying to figure out the trades of the devil. And I realized that the same tactics that the adversary used on Adam and Eve is the same way as the way he operates. He entices God's children to enter into sin, to nullify the covenants that the Most High makes with his people. The Most High, Yahweh, is a God of covenants. He's going to make a contract with you. You see how he negotiated with Abraham and all that, man? He's a God of justice. Justice. There's a difference between justice and law. You know what I'm saying? Justice gets administered. You know what I mean? Justice is what's fair. The law is thou shalt not kill. Let's say the law is don't murder a human being, right? So that's the law. And you go to a judge to get justice. But what the judge is doing, the judge is actually giving justice to the family of the person you killed. Right? And so that's why the Most High put all those laws of justice and how to humanely administer justice, so where everybody gets a fair trial. That's why he put them as part of the laws to govern the people. But the Most High, Yahweh, is a God of covenants. So when he gives Adam and Eve, when Adam is in the promised land, in the Garden of Eden, right? It's a paradise. The Most High said, man, everything that you can see is under your control. You got permission to have all this. Do what you want with it. You feel me? I just got one thing. You see that tree right there? Don't touch it. It's a tree of life, bruh. It's off limits, period. You feel me? Besides that, you good to go. Have fun. Live forever, bro. You feel me? It's yours. You know what I mean? I made this for you, bruh. And so immediately, in the story, immediately the snake comes in, the serpent comes in, and you see how tricky he was. You didn't even see him, didn't hear about him until right at the tree of life. You know what I'm saying? So what the devil does still to this day is he tries to act through the female. He tries to get the women. He knows that women are more impressionable, so to say, more vulnerable, so to say, more easy to be influenced. So he shoots his shot. Because Satan ain't stupid. He's trying to emulate the Most High. He knows he can't act like the Most High if he don't have some degree of wisdom, intelligence. devil's not dumb. He knows where to attack. But see, our job is to be vigilant. Our job is to be vigilant and take hints from the. Our job is to be vigilant and take hints from the clues that the Most High has left us, that we have been blessed with. And we really need to take time to understand what it's saying. So it's saying that the devil entices the woman first, right? And then the woman, if he can corrupt the woman, then the woman can corrupt the man and destroy the whole household. You know? And what the devil does, the devil, what he did was he compared himself, he gave himself more authority than what he really had. Because when Adam's like, nah, the Most High said we shouldn't eat that, the serpent replied, oh man, he said that for real. He said he just don't want you to be like us. So he already put himself on the level of the creator of the universe. But bruh, if you just created this universe, if you was one of the creators of this universe, why would you want me to do something contrary to what another creator said? You know what I'm saying? How y'all not in agreement? So the devil, the serpent immediately placed a wedge between Eve and Adam, and then placed a wedge between Adam and the Most High. You know what I mean? He made Adam test his own faith. Like, hold on, do I really believe the Most High? He just told me the Most High's lying. I don't know what to believe now. You feel me? And so that's what he does. And so you see the serpent only had a piece of fruit, He didn't have the whole tree. He enticed it with just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, just to see if he could. And what happened? Everybody was cursed because of that. So what the devil do? What did the devil do around the turn of the first century? What was he doing in 70 AD? What was he doing during the Crusade period? What did he do to the slaves in 1500s, 1600s? He got them to rebel against the Creator, rebel against God, rebel against the covenants that people have with their people's ancestors have made. He wants you to go against that. He doesn't want you to commune with the Most High God. The serpent doesn't want you to commune with the Most High God. He don't want you to be on that level with the Most High God. Nah. So what they do with Christianity? They had this character of Christ, which is basically the serpent, come from out the middle. See, the tree of life was in the middle. Was in the middle of paradise, in the Garden of Eden. So when they come with Christ, and then they debating if Christ is saying that the covenant that the Most High Yahweh made is null and void. You know, so they got this rhetoric saying, well, did Jesus do away with the laws of Moses? And if you under the New Testament, you don't gotta follow the law. But the Most High said, this will be a statute forever and ever and ever, for endless generations. So it only has to be a spirit of a serpent to come out with a story to put on top of this story that voids the covenant that the Most High made. When you say Jesus said, we ain't gotta do it. Jesus said, let the prostitute go free. That's not in the law. The law is do this. If you do this, do this. That's a covenant. That's a contract. When you break a criminal law in the state of Indiana, what they bringing charges, the state brings charges against you, accusing you of violating somebody's rights. So now you have to pay this debt to that person through the state. That's what criminal charges are. That's the same thing as civil charges. You broke this rule. You broke this covenant. So you just gotta be wise, man. You gotta be wiser than the serpent, man. For real. Wake up.